Do apologize. One moment. Twitch is being a pain. Or not Twitch, X. Didn't realize it didn't want to send. One moment. Technology, it's a pain. There we go. Everything should be percolating the way it should. Sorry about that. Kind of had to take care of business. So, welcome to Gaming with Megas. I am Megas, and we are back. I know it's been a hiatus, and I do apologize. Events overcame me, and I was unable to put out notifications. Had to take care of personal business at home, so I do apologize, and I hope you can forgive me while I took care of that. I have plenty of videos to watch on my YouTube and Rumble that you can watch on playlist, and we should be back in the swing of things this week. We should be good. We're hitting FF7 Rebirth tonight. We're hitting Brothership on Wednesday, and we're going to do the Switch 2 stuff on Thursday, like I originally planned. I do apologize in that regard. Other than that, though, we're doing pretty good on this game. I mean, we're near the end of this temple thing, and as far as I can see, I don't know how far along I have. It's not even telling me. Maybe I'm not far enough in. I've played like 107 hours. I'm pretty close to the end of this, and we should be close, right? That'll be good. I don't know how they're going to end this game, because again, this was Disc 2, the original OG game. So I'm not exactly sure. And of course, where they kind of come up with the third one, because it was a very short amount of content at third disc on the original Final Fantasy. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. Luckily, they're already working on it, and it should be coming out relatively soon. So we should be good in that part. Now, of course, let's see. How are we looking in general? Should be okay. Don't know if I'm overblown with the lighting. Hold on. It's hard to tell sometimes. Because I have a little screen that shows me what I look like, and then OBS shows me something else that's not even remotely close, which is very frustrating. Yeah, maybe that's a little better. I don't know. We could go a little bit cooler maybe with the lighting. I think that looks a little bit better. That's a little too much. Make it about the same. Because I want evil lighting on my face. So you can watch my reactions. Of course. So, how are we doing as a channel? I know I've been on hiatus, and I do apologize in that regard. We're looking at Kick, 41 subscribers. Thank you. Now more will hit 50. Of course, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It helps out the channel. Be great. Rumble, we're sitting at 186 followers. Cool. Hashtag Rumble Gaming. That's super awesome. And of course, over on Twitch, we're sitting at 94 followers. It's been a while since someone gave me a subscribe over there or a sub. I would greatly appreciate it if someone would. If you have your Amazon Prime and your Twitch linked, which you can do, it costs you nothing. If you have Amazon Prime, you can give me a sub for free over there. And it costs you nothing. You just go hit subscribe, and there's a little toggle button to make it free. Mind you, have to wait 30 days after you link them up. Don't you dare give me a sub over there, because it costs you nothing, and you get rid of ads, right? As YouTube, though, how are we looking there? Well, as a channel, we are sitting at a glorious 338 subscribers. If we get 2 more, hit 340, that'd be awesome. Of course, I am striving and going to the 500 and 1,000 subscriber mark. if you like what you see, share it with your friends. Let them know what's going on, and don't feel that they missed out. I have stuff on playlists that you guys can check out, um, and that would be awesome. Beyond that, that's about it. So we should probably stop talking and get more into the actual game itself, don't you think? So let me get the headset on. Make sure everything's good. And we're gonna mute this. So we have our game music, so we're good. Might turn it down a tad. We'll see. And we're gonna get into this game. Now, my chair seems to be jacked up a little bit. Don't like that as much. Puts stress on my my knees. Yeah. Okay. Got the microphone. So where are we at? All right. The Hall of Life. We just need to go in there. Don't know what there is. Yuffie's pumping herself up. Barrett's checking his ammo. Tifa's striking the pose. 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 Oh, she's not like... You don't like the fact I came over to look at you? Oh, I see how it is. Aerith's just hanging out. And, Red... Stretching on stairs. Very weird. Anyway. Let's go ahead and go to it. Oh. Console. Sorry. You didn't see much. I was just goofing around. So, there was a triangle thingy. I hit it. It was reddish. Now we're in this area. You really didn't miss much of anything. More foliage, though, here. Very different than the rest of the actual... Well, that's not true. They had ivy in different areas. Here we go, folks. What are we in for? Oh, wow.
Built like a maze. Remnants of battle. It's not a temple. It's a fortress. To defend against what, though? Fiends?
Worse. Humans.
Oh, snap!
Humans feared and coveted the power of the ancients. And so they slaughtered them. Don't be afraid. It's not death. It's a homecoming. You'll see him soon enough.
Dang. So this is just Cloud's imagination. They all saw that. Wow. Okay, so that adds a little bit of layer of thing. That didn't happen in the OG game. I mean, yeah, like, you had Sephiroth, but, like... Also...
You okay?
It's not me you should be worried about.
Yeah, you were stabbed through the freaking heart. Though... It wasn't this guy who got stabbed, though.
Is it? The Promised Land.
I'm sorry, but I don't think it is.
Of course.
Figures.
Always did take my word for it. I never hated you, you know.
This pedestal's a key. One only an ancient can use.
Where are you going?
Got a report to make.
Like that?
Aerith, need you.
Yeah, okay. Work this Rubik's Cube. Come on. Okay, then.
What's it say?
O warrior, weary though thou art, inward must thou now turn. Reflect on thy long and bloody path, and kindle life's fire anew. Forget not thine ire, for it shall remake thee.
Ooh, remake. Whoa, that's kind of weird.
Rolling out the red carpet for us?
Sorta. We're each supposed to face some kind of trial.
Interesting.
I guess you get to sit this one out.
Typical.
I'll wait out here. But make it quick.
Well, no point delaying the inevitable.
Right.
See you on the other side.
Merc. Even Aerith has to do it, which is kind of weird. You would think she'd be the one excluded, not Cloud. Okay. So, can we do the menu? Menu? Okay, so we can do the menu. So that's good. I need to make sure she actually has stuff, because if she can't heal, this is not going to go well. Yeah, exactly. Take out time. Oop. Take out time. And we need a heal, because if I don't, it's going to be a problem. Well, that one's all maxed. Well, I guess we'll just take it as is. Should be fine. Okay, we're going in. Let's go. Ooh. Okay.
What is this?
You tell me, I have no idea. Oh, okay, so they're all added. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it won't let you do anything. Okay.
Subject located!
Can't be real.
Over here! Eat that!
understand this at all.
You're out of time! Screw you!
Okay.
Screw you!
Don't want to do that.
This is... Hold still! Easy now. That is a valuable specimen. It must be handled with the utmost care. Come along, number 13. Don't be shy.
What am I not doing right here? Man.
That's a good boy. Make sure he's strapped down tight. Such a fine red coat. A rare specimen for my lucky 13th test. That's it. Henceforth, you shall be Red 13. Shall we then? Hold still, my pet.
I don't like Ojo. Oh, there's even her there. That's weird. Mm-hmm. He went to the manor? Or is this the... What is this? I don't recognize that. Was this the entranceway to the reactor? Like, some of this doesn't make sense. Because the reactor was up away from the actual town. Now, obviously, some of this is magic and not actuals.
Dad!
Mm-hmm.
Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
Okay. Well, what's you've got? Is this a redo of Crisis Core? Yeah, seems like it. They were about to get out when they found out there was nothing going on, and her friend sacrificed his life so she could get out.
This is fine. Not scary at all.
Claws quick, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory.
Sonon?
Boss, want to try treading a little lighter this time? No point fighting if we don't have to. Boss, I don't think we'll be back here anytime soon, so make sure you're ready for anything, okay?
Mm.
Luffy, you gotta keep going. For us.
Yeah? No. What are you doing? Follow him. Joysticks controls don't 100% make sense. Okay.
You got this.
This I do know. She didn't have this before.
Boss,
Mm.
Sonon?
That guy. Mr. Creepy. Yeah, I didn't like him.
If you won't come and claim him, I can always keep him for myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it did not go well. Guess it's about his friend, huh? But we sort of resolved that a bit. But I guess it's making him, like, relive it. You know what I mean? Oh, he's got his arm back. Yeah, that would freak you out too if you hadn't had it in years.
What in the hell?
Okay. Yeah.
Almost.
Hey, Barrett, welcome home.
Thanks for looking out, Barrett.
How's the reaction?
Everything's gotten so much easier. Don't work too hard, Barrett. This place is
Hey, Myrna's been waiting for you.
Is that his mom?
There you are. What's wrong, baby? You okay?
Myrna!
What's gotten into you? All right, let's get you inside. Someone's clearly had a long day.
Indeed.
Okay.
Big bears don't cry. Oh, highs then a low. Gosh, man, they're just like tearing people. Oh God. Oh my, dude, they are not messing around with this stuff.
Myrna?
They're jacking them up. Man,
Myrna!
she's going, dude.
Myrna!
Yeah.
Myrna!
Oh, the slow walk. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I mean, he just did lose his arm, for God's sakes. And God knows what other injuries or whatever he's suffered in regards to that, because I think there was an explosion, so he could have internal problems.
Where are you, baby?
Clearly that wasn't his mom. Had to be his girl. Even while he's injured, he's looking for his girl.
Coming.
Yeah, use that famous boot.
Out of my way.
Yeah, there we go. Because these boots were made for walking.
Myrna!
Oh, man.
Wake up, baby. Wake up. Don't leave me. Not again.
Dang, dude. Dude, they're like tearing them up. Dang. I can only imagine what they're going to show Aerith. It's got to be about the mom. Willing to bet. It would not surprise me in the least. But there is a possibility they show Zack. Who knows?
stopping at Sector 4 Undercity. Sector 4 Undercity.
Oh.
It's going to be okay. Okay. Mom.
Oof. What?
What if we went on an adventure? An adventure? A big one. To somewhere far, far away. Without the men in white and the needles, would you get better there?
Hmm.
Yes, sweetheart. I think I would. Then let's go.
Hmm.
Mommy, does it hurt? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm spoiling our adventure.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just wait here, alright? I'm gonna find a doctor. Huh? Hello? Go on.
Is there a doctor around here? It won't let me go that way. So this way? No. So it clearly doesn't want me going that way. I missed who I'm supposed to talk to.
Can you help me?
Good luck finding help around here.
Hmm.
My mom is sick.
Bug someone else.
Wow. Wow. Hmm.
My mom is sick.
Hmm. Is no one gonna help out this mom? I mean, seriously.
My mom's really sick.
Can't you find somewhere else to beg?
Wow. I can't say I like this part of the game. But again, there's a point to it.
Can you help me?
Not even a voice dialogue. Wow.
Can you help me?
Wow, they just straight up ignored her. I mean, this is it. Oh.
And stay down, brat.
Oh my gosh, really?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Is there a doctor around here?
I'm sorry, honey, but I don't know. I'm not from this part of town.
Oh, okay.
I could help you look, though.
No, thank you. I have to go. I don't want to leave my mom alone too long.
Your mother?
She needs help.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I tried.
Dang. Yeah, I wasn't getting feels like this in the OG game, let me tell you. My gosh, you want to milk this further? Oh, jeez. I got soldiers in front of her?
I really tried.
You trying to give me allergies?
Mom!
Aerith. Mommy has to return to the planet.
What?
Don't cry, sweetie. I'll always be with you. Always and forever.
But you can't go. You can't. What about our adventure?
Miss, do you need help?
Please. Take Aerith somewhere safe.
Dang.
We need to go.
Mom!
Mm.
It's not safe here.
Dang. And she just had to leave her. Oh, man.
Mommy!
Mm. Mm. I mean, she wasn't wrong.
Hey, she's over here.
I knew that was going to happen.
Mom.
Oof. Mm. I don't hold back this game. Let me tell you. Oh. Mm. Oh my gosh, dude. Oof. It's moving. What? What in the world? That's weird. Wow. Let me guess all the arrows line up. Makes sense. Mm. Dang. Whew. Want to take me on an emotional roller coaster? You play this game.
If you think about it, life and death are just two sides of the same coin.
Dang.
Our bodies may disappear when we die, but our spirits still live on.
Mm.
We return to the planet, rejoin the life stream, and in time give rise to new life.
In time, yeah.
I get it, I really do. Knowing that the people we love aren't really gone, it doesn't make it any easier to let them go.
Nope.
It still hurts.
Yep.
So we can't just think of it as a homecoming.
Yep.
Because it's not that simple.
Mm-mm.
We've all experienced pain. We all have our regrets. What we've done, what's been done to us, that's set in stone. The past is forever.
Yep.
But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed.
True.
It's true that the pain and the anger we carry can make us stronger. But at what cost? What toll does it take?
Yeah.
I believe true strength doesn't come from any of that.
Nope.
True strength comes from our ability to forgive, to forge ahead in the hope of making things right.
Prophetic.
It comes from ourselves. So focus on the future, not the past. Do that, and not even Sephiroth will be able to stand in our way. Not
Let's
even
go.
him.
Are you finished?
Oh!
Clock's ticking. Come on.
I question some of the stuff with Cloud.
I know.
I really do. More so in this than I did in, like, the OG game. Anyway. Sorry for the delay. Hello, Lace Blunt 5. I haven't seen you in forever. So, soapbox time. Let's turn down just a tad. So, what do I think about the Switch 2? Okay, So here's the thing. I have my videos. You can see my streams. Unfortunately, some of the streams, the audio was cut off, and I do apologize. And I've been kind of out of pocket with some stuff. So I do apologize on that with the videos and stuff. But what can I tell you? Well, first of all, Switch 2. First of all, I like the finish. The finish on the back is really nice. It is very similar to... give me a sec. Got a lot of stuff. It's not exactly the same, right? This part here on my OG, this is the OLED Zelda. This is a little smoother, and this is a little rough, but it's got a texture to it. This, it's got like a matte finish to it. Really good to like, well, first of all, you can see, I'm not, well, maybe you can't see, but it doesn't take up fingerprints, but I still got that tactile feel. Thickness. There we go. About the same. Now, the Joy-Cons are obviously thicker a little bit because you're accommodating the release to a degree, but that's about it. The release and the snap-on, it's beautiful. No real problem. Love it a lot. My biggest thing that's cool about it is it's more comfortable in the hand, I think, to a certain extent, because when you're putting your thumbs on there, on the right hand, because that was the one that was cramped the most, but a little bit on the left, you have a little bit more before the palm of your hand to the joystick. It's still somewhat awkward on the other side, but it's better, right? The other thing is when you use the grip, right? Hold on. Oh, it's beefy, all right, but it's lightweight. It does not feel any much heavier. So, just to give you an idea, the form factor of this is the grip they usually give you with the Joy-Cons, feels very similar in form factor to the Pro controller from the Switch 1, with the way the grips are on the side and everything else like that. It's very, very similar in size, layout, and everything else. The only thing that's different is this joystick is down a little bit further than it is on the Pro, and the buttons are obviously a little bit bigger, and you have a proper D-pad, but it's not far off. It's actually quite respectable compared to the original Switch. Also, you have less issues of the Joy-Cons like getting in there. Brightness. Here, I'm going to show you real time here. Hold on. Cancel. Okay. OLED versus this. The Switch 2 has a OLED. This is OLED. This is the Switch 2 screen, which is LCD. Honestly, it's not bad. It's actually pretty darn good, to be honest with you. So I don't feel realistically like it's a huge downgrade at all. Not that I played a lot of handheld, but it is really nice. Of course, battery life obviously is going to take a hit compared to the OLED. You're getting anywhere from 2.5 hours, more like the original OG. But for the amount of power and everything else you get for it, it's worth it. The dock itself has a fan built into it, has Ethernet, HDMI, and everything else. It's quite nice and beefy. And the Pro controller, I highly recommend it. The joysticks are better. To give you an idea, they feel very similar to the original Pro controller, but they feel even better. Like, let me do a comparison with my PlayStation 1. Okay. Yeah, this feel about the same. The PlayStation 5 and the Switch Pro controller. I think the Switch 2 feels even better than the PS2's joysticks and the Switch 1's Pro controller, which were closer. I really like the way this feels. It's so smooth on how it works. We'll see how it goes. It does have a headphone jack at the bottom, but with the streaming, I haven't been able to test how well that works. Other than that, it's pretty much the same, though it does have two extra... let's see if I can see it. It's hard to do with the lighting. It has an extra button here and over here. on the back of the actual sticks. I don't know what they do, but I haven't actually messed with it. Other than that, it's obviously going to be better. It's going to be able to play games, the old games, better, and it's going to play the new stuff good. One of the things I really like compared to the other one is the cartridge slot. So the cartridge slot is as easy as the original OG one, but the difference is it lifts up like this, where the other one was a flap, and then it moves out of the way, and it's got a really nice metal cap or whatever for it, and this is pretty sturdy looking. So I think putting the cartridge in and then this seats it, if you will, on top of you pushing it in is really nice. How's the operating system? It's the same. I mean, you can look here. I'll show you. They updated the one technically beforehand, but the OS is almost identical. Now, mind you, this is not the same OS this system came with. It didn't. They updated it. The biggest thing I think they also did beforehand is they updated the shop. The shop now has live videos that when you go in there, so I've seen. We'll go over this more on Thursday and live experience this. When you go to the different titles, it'll live start playing video clips of the actual game without having to click into it, which is kind of nice. Kind of similar to like YouTube and things like that, which is really nice. But I've never really had a problem with the operating system, to be honest with you. It all works just the way it's supposed to. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a little bit of a menu music to a degree, but I don't think you can do anything like on the Wii U where you can control it that I'm aware of. Let me see. Themes. Just basic black and white, nothing super crazy. Not much that allows you to do like music change or anything like that, right? So like they haven't gone wild and crazy with that. But then again, they could if they wanted to. But I think to a certain extent, they're trying to keep the OSs, if they can, to a certain extent, somewhat same. So that way they don't do too much different for developers. Don't like game key cards. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Do they work? Yes, they do. But I don't like the idea that I buy a game and then I need the internet to download it. And then long term, if they shut the servers down, you own nothing and you will like it. It's a step better than Take-Two, which they put a code in a box, which is dirty. I don't like how some of them have basically cheaped out because of the fact like Sonic Generations on Switch 1 was on the cartridge, but on the Switch 2 it is a game key card, and they won't give you an upgrade path. Almost all the Sega titles are game key cards, which sucks. But part of it, from my understanding, I believe, is they only offer a 64 gig card as an option. I don't know how expensive that is. That could easily be like $30, $25 for the cartridge. And the original Switch had various sizes. Now, my thought process is it cost Nintendo a lot of money to have those different things, and maybe they were trying to avoid that. And since it's backwards compatible, they're like, well, you can make it for the Switch 1, maybe in a backwards compatibility. I don't know. I don't know what their idea or plan is. Maybe it's just for initial launch, and maybe they'll come out with a 32 gig that'd be like half the size but cheaper. But like Tetris, they have a Tetris game that would fit on a smaller cart, but it's a game key card. It's like, why? The game's only 4 gigs, right? That's why. And I don't like it. Part of it's Nintendo's fault, part of it's the developer's fault. So we'll see how that goes long term. Especially when you got Cyberpunk, which can fully take advantage of it. A 64 gig card that has all of Cyberpunk on it, plus the Phantom Liberty DLC, all for $70. I mean, the DLC is worth $30 up by itself. So, kind of cool. They can do all that. Now, is it going to blow your socks off and do as good as like some of these higher end PC games and all this stuff? No. But can you take Cyberpunk on the train? Not really. I mean, you could do it with a Steam Deck or something like that, or a more expensive handheld that's a Windows PC one, sure. But they're not as comfortable, they're not as light, and with the Steam Deck, I can't remember 100% if the actual performance is about the same or if the Switch 2 is a little bit better. I think it's a little bit better. Not to mention you have 120 hertz variable refresh rate screen, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of cool in that regard. Other than that, just waiting for software. The biggest thing right now, which, if you remember back in the old days, they didn't have a lot of good games on the Switch 1 except for Zelda. Cyberpunk seems to have the most problems on Switch 2 from what I've seen. Not surprising. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, realistically, there's a lot of people playing it all of a sudden, right? It's a new platform. My guess is maybe there are some bugs they just couldn't test, and a lot of people with a game like that that's so open world, they're going to run into said bugs. I don't think it's nearly as bad as the original stuff in the launch and everything else. From what I've seen, most of it's been pretty good for the most part. I don't think it's that bad. And again, they can always patch it if they really, really, really need to do that. But I don't think it's so bad that if, let's say down the line, the servers aren't available, the game would be unplayable. Like, I don't think it's like that. So, but I'll have to look into that. But I'm not going to buy it for Switch 2 because, well, realistic. I already bought it and already played it. Why would I buy a second time? That just seems kind of silly. It's not a massively replayable game. Oh, no chance Cyberpunk at launch was abysmal. Trust me. Who are you talking? I had a Vegas 64 trying to play that stupid thing. I got 30 frames a second. No. That wasn't happening at all. And I wasn't even streaming. I was just trying to play the stupid game. Oh, they fixed it. Oh, yes, they did. You know how good they fixed it? They fixed it so good that when I played Starfield at the same time, it made Starfield feel horrible and old and not that great. And Cyberpunk was an older game. Let me tell you. Trying to play those two games at once was crazy. But, yeah, I still need to play Phantom Liberty. I still need to do that. But I definitely like Cyberpunk. I liked the dialogue. The gameplay was great. Some of it was kind of like, okay, they messed up a couple of things, but nothing I would hang them out to dry for, right? So, there were some things I wish they did a little bit more for, but let's be real. It was ambitious of a project to begin with, and I'm just glad they came up with what they did and put their nose to the grindstone. My only concern is, you know, what's the new Witcher going to be like, right? We see some stuff, but let's be real. No one's going to believe anything until it comes out. Because, I'm sorry, after Cyberpunk, no one's going to believe anything until we see it. Which is the right way to handle it. We can have anticipation, be super excited about it, or have whatever opinions, but until we have it in our hot little hands and see it, you know. I got a refund by the PS Store at launch. Later, got a brand new physical couple of bucks for $10. Yeah. And listen, technically that wasn't on the developers, that was on the publishers. The publishers themselves pushed them to release the game before it was ready. And that's why it turned out the way they did. So the people that ended up losing money in that per se was the publisher. I think the company of itself was hit hard on that to a degree. But I think the thing that really saved them was the anime edge runners. They got people interested in it again, and since they already kept at the game and had it fixed and polished, when they went back in, they would then give good word of mouth. Hey, this is pretty good, and then they came out with the DLC. Yep, I'm pretty sure it is pretty good. Well, they got a really cool actor with it, right? Like they were smart about it. And were like, hey, if we're gonna have DLC, let's get an actual like known quantity actor in it. That'll help sell the DLC a little bit more than just no name, because you already did that for the original game, right? So it's kind of cool in that regard. I wish there was a little bit more with Johnny in the original game, but you know it's okay. It's not about him per se, right? 100%. So, yep. I also wish you had a little. I don't know. The love interest thing felt pretty good with Pam, but I don't know about with Judy. Some of the stuff just felt like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Well, unfortunately, I didn't buy it ahead of time, and I refuse to play Expedition 33 unless I physically own a copy, but I'm not overpaying for it. So I'm waiting until a physical copy for the PlayStation 5 is available. Even though I could get it digital. I have reasons for wanting a physical, and it's been selling well. I also have a problem with the Oblivion remaster because isn't that digital only? They don't physically have a game. But also, I don't know. It's a long game. I'm afraid to play any long games like that because I already have games that ran really long on stream because that could tie me up for over a year. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oblivion 6, I don't know. We'll wait and see. And of course, you got the GTA 6, coming out. Of course, God knows what they're going to try to charge for that. Might be some pushback on that. So, yep. It's all good. It's all good. But we'll see. Realistically, it's going to come down to software. What does Donkey Kong look like in July? All right, so you got that. Then in August, I think there might not be a whole lot. I don't think, or is it September? Then you have Daemon Machina, which is the better mech shooter type of game, but RPG. They had a game like that on the original Switch, and I liked it. This is way above that in production quality and things like that. So I'm interested to pick that up, and that will physically be on the cart in United States, other than a game key card like it is in Japan. I do need to check out the Nintendo Online and things like that, but what I'm more interested in is, I think in July there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct showing more about the software lineup for the rest of the year. So I'm curious as to what are you having as a title for in the fall, other than Pokemon, because honestly, I'm not that excited about it. They phoned it in again. Man, I lucked out on a physical copy, walked into GameStop not thinking they'd have one, and they said someone brought one in an hour before, and I couldn't believe it. Well, I'm not too surprised by that. Maybe they tried to buy it to scalp it and realized, crap, this isn't working out. I was expecting a no and almost didn't ask. No. You always ask. You know why? If you don't ask, you never know. But if they tell you no, well, you're in the exact same spot you thought you were in. You should always ask. Always ask. Because, especially GameStop, you never know if someone returned or, let's say, they sold it back to them and you could pick it up for, okay, it's a couple bucks off, but at least you have it, right? It happens all the time, let me tell you. People buy the game, beat it, return it like they're dumb, and you get a discount, and you got the game. So, I'll have to look. True. Yeah. I mean, I didn't work at GameStop, but I was in there enough, I know. That's how I ended up with all of these games back here. Buy two, get one free. It was the Mall of America GameStop, though. That one was very busy, so not too crazy surprising. Well, yeah, and that's the other thing is, if you're in a better metropolitan area, just like, let's say, Facebook Marketplace, you're going to have a lot more things to choose from because people get rid of stuff more easily there. If you're out in some rural area, you might not have the same options or luck as you would in those regards. But the cool thing is about rural areas is generally they may have a decent supply and there's not as demand in the rural areas as there is in the larger areas. So there's that too. Because I also have heard conflicting things where, like in the metropolitan areas, the Switch 2 was selling out, but in the rural areas, well, not so much. That they were pretty good on supply, but maybe there wasn't as many people that would buy a huge, expensive system. Because they're like, oh, $450 for this, you got to buy Mario Kart, so there could be easily be another $80-$50, whatever, because maybe they didn't get the bundle. Then, I don't want Joy-Con, so I'll buy a Pro controller. So now you're looking at like $6 something. Then you're like, oh, I want the webcam because that looks fun and cool. And then you realize, crap, I spent too much money and I don't have enough for another game. So there's also some of that affecting things. But I heard Cyberpunk 2 or 2077 is the best-selling game on the Switch other than Mario Kart, which I'm not too surprised. But as time moves on, that will change. I mean, it's no different than what I think happened with Legends of Breath of the Wild. So, but I'm very interested because even though they did the Donkey Kong game, they got a Mario game in the hopper sometime. Just don't know when that's coming out. So, yep. So I like the Switch 2. It's cool. It'll do stuff. The other thing I like is the stand. Someone told me this, which I thought was really cool. Because it's shaped like this, if you take the headrest out of your car and then put it on there and put the headrest back in, you now have a Switch that can sit there on the back of the seat and you can play. I was like, oh, I could actually do what they actually showed us in the original Switch 1 trailer. Never released an attachment for it. So, yep. But Mario Kart's cool, but that only gets you so far, right? You get in a bunch of people over, and it's cool. You know, that's nice. Well, I am glad to hear it's a success because realistically, here's the thing. Xbox is sort of doing this thing where they're like, hey, here's the Xbox OS or something like that for this Windows handheld. So it's like an Xbox handheld. And it doesn't sound like they're releasing anything powerful anytime soon as the next gen. PlayStation has an extra flag, like when they make games and they develop them. They have one for PlayStation. They have one for PlayStation Pro. They have one for the VR thing, I think it is. And then they have this new one called Low Power, which is like half the cores of the Pro, but about what the original PS is, lower clock speeds and all these things, less RAM and all these other things. And it's like a low power mode. It might be their nonchalant way of saying they're going to come up with a PlayStation handheld to compete with the Switch. And you know what? They wouldn't be dumb to do it, to be honest, because in Japan, Nintendo is Sony's biggest competitor. Outside, they're like, well, it's kind of not that, but I think they all see the writing on the wall. They need to get portable because you can only go so far with hardware. Now, will they do a pillar where they do two? They do a handheld and they do like a next gen or a PlayStation? I totally believe that's going to happen. I think what they're going to do is they're going to try to milk some of their old games and say, hey, you know, all those games, if you bought them digital, right, or you do certain things, you can load launch your PlayStation Portable, and it's as powerful as your old PlayStation 5. It'll run those games in low power mode, right? Cool. Or you can buy the new PlayStation 6 and you can do some stuff. Sony's got some stuff cooking. I really do think they do. Do you think they're referring to the Portal with that flag? No. Well, whatever they're going to call it, it's whatever the PlayStation handheld's going to be. And this came out after they had that portable like handheld thing that they have for the PlayStation 5 now. That is not it. That's literally a streaming device. They're talking about a native implementation where it has the RAM running slower, the processor running slower, half the core counts, like 36 cores. They're running the spatial audio at 75% or something like this to help save with power, like all these different things to really cut the power down. No. They're literally talking about native hardware that's going to run it natively on the machine, which the current handheld thing doesn't do. It's more like, if you want a real comparison, that seems more similar to like an NVIDIA Shield type thing, what they were trying to do, but with a screen, and or maybe a Wii U pad, if you will, is what PlayStation's got going on right now. This is something else completely different. Now, we don't have confirmation on that, but I'm sorry. The Switch selling 155 million things. You can't tell me that the other two systems aren't thinking, I want a piece of that pie too. So, yeah. So that's what we got going on right now. But enough of me and the Switch box and the Switch and all that other kind of crazy nonsense stuff. I do need to get back into this because I don't know if I'm close to the end of this. I can't tell you. I'm not entirely sure. I do know this much. Cloud, I question some of his stuff going on. Let's see, where are we at? Where's that arrow at? There it is. And some of it's kind of new compared to the OG, but this game isn't playing 100% like the OG. Like, Sung got stabbed, Aerith did not, but he also survived. And like the whole Zack thing, which wasn't a thing. So I don't know. This kind of reminds me when we were underground with Red 13. If you saw my original things. What the heck, dude? Give me Temple of Doom type vibes. Rip out his heart. Oh! I'm close. I mean, Seth are off. Oh, is he going to have to deal with something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Wow.
I'm fine.
Excuse me.
Oh, what fun you had. Tell me though, was it worth it?
Well then. It's on fire!
All those lives cut short at your hand.
Pigs?
No, this is a remake. Biggs wasn't here like that. Biggs was with us. No, this isn't right. They're purposely doing certain things.
Is what you're feeling even real?
No.
It's time you stopped pretending, Cloud.
That was more real. Whispers took him. That's what I thought. I figured something like that happened. But I'm not sure, right? Jesse wasn't so lucky. And we didn't get up to
Your friend
him. He was
died in
gone
your
before we got there.
arms, and you didn't shed a tear. What is that?
Yeah, because she was kind of sweet on you. But I know Cloud and Ladies, he's not very obvious. Girls hitting on him.
Sorrow. Anger. Regret.
Regret?
Guilt. Nothing but empty words to you. For you are but a puppet. My puppet.
Yeah, about that.
I'll kill you.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Fill your hollow heart with rage. Let it engulf you. Consume you.
Ooh.
That you may burn your world to the ground, as I did.
Okay. But your situation is much different than his.
I'm not like him. I'll never be like him.
Okay?
We know. It's okay.
My hair is spikier.
Come on.
It's not long and luscious.
Right.
And I got ladies. And my sword glows. Yeah. I love how he opens doors. It's like way overdone, but I like it. Oh, the visuals, the lighting. I love it. Is there anything else to pick up? No, not really. Some things to fight. Can I get away with not doing it? I'd be okay with that. No, I guess not.
Take the lead.
Gosh, you're gonna die.
Great. Just great.
You're up there, Cloud.
I can't do all that.
Alright, let's bring her back. Fink's down.
We still got a job to do.
That's it.
Want some more?
Cure youth.
Get him.
Youth. Take care of that ancient dragon. Stagger that sucker. Max Fury. Let's go. Right. Stagger!
I'll end this.
Yeah, you will. Woo! That's right. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. Guess we go down some more. Oh no, I guess that's the way we came. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so... loot. Oh, nice. Wonder what that does. Attack goes down, defense goes up. Why? Strike an enemy with a level 3 attack spent on other commands can increase the amount of HP and MP absorbed. Can use what Arbor shares gauge with banishment level 3. Interesting.
No turning back. Deal with that.
You're in good hands.
Guess it's my turn.
Do we have a... assess that second. Fire. Jeez. Jeez. I mean, really? Gosh. Alright. You.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was. My gosh, man.
I won't give up. You're up. Nice. Wow, some hero you turned out to be.
Dang, dude. What the frick was that thing?
Here we go. It's on you.
You won't regret this. Not now. How about you show us what you got?
Do I have fire in here? I don't. Fiery impulse.
Bring it home!
Fire.
Don't overdo it.
I'm your one-stop sovereign shop. Put up a fight. Take that! All right.
All right! Watch and learn! Suck on this!
Fury impulse.
Like playing with fire? Yeah. Give 'em hell!
I got this. Burn. It's on you.
Here I go. Good to go.
Need my help, do you?
Do an ability, fiery impulse.
You're up.
Taking over.
Fire.
Take the lead.
You won't regret this.
No escape.
Got it. Fiery breath work mine. Get lost.
Next fury.
That's it. Quit screwing around.
Kick it all on the back!
No.
Focus thrust. Fire.
Keep it together.
I'm your one-stop club. All right.
All right! Watch and learn! Yeah!
Do an impulse. Right? Fury impulse. Let's go.
Hang back.
Give him fire.
It's on you.
You won't regret this. Get lost. Get going down.
Do I have a freak? Alexander.
Okay. That's no way.
Guess it's my turn!
Do fire impulse.
My turn. Deal with that.
Here I go. Hello.
Need my help, do you?
Fury impulse.
Give 'em hell!
I got it. That's it. Keep it together.
If you insist.
Fire ninjas.
Turn up the grill. Get lost.
Do a limit. We'll do a bloodbath.
Let's do this!
do a Max Fury. And do a...
Watch this.
We'll do a Infinity Zen.
It's over.
Woo! Let's go. Alright, so... I think this is where I came in, this is where I go. We gotta go out. Loot. X potion. Okay, that makes me wonder if I go up if there's loot. Yes. Cute. An elixir. Nice. That was worth the effort. I don't care so much about the pickups. Okay. Okay then. Mirror chamber. Telling the history?
Gramps would kill to see this.
They're gonna show us? 'Cause I'm not getting a real good visual of it. Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, will it come alive and show us? Clearly talk about the Aerith. Okay, before we go too much further, just in case, because I don't know what I'm going to run into. Let's see. Let me heal up. Usually if there's a boss, they'll heal, but I don't know if there's like a mid-boss. So I've used all Cloud stuff, that's fine.
Though in time we triumphed over the calamity visited upon us by the stars, tragedy will nevertheless be our ultimate reward. For the children of man feared us. For the children of man envied us.
Come on, get that floating eye. Come on. Here, you, before she dies. I don't care about you. What this punk? Done. Let's go. Let's go! You've's like 1 health. I think she died. Is there a bench somewhere? I mean, seriously. Okay, let's heal it up. I do like the fact that you can use the magic of your other teammates, even though they're not actively fighting.
Long ago, a wound marked the northern lands. And Mendic did many venture forth, only to meet with disaster. A deceiver that stole the faces of the dead, of mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers-in-laws.
Oh.
With their voices we would sow the seeds of discord among our people, among the children of man. For the planet, we lay down our lives in battle, and returned to her embrace.
Was
Yet
that
our
Genova?
adversary did not. Could. Thus did it fall into a deep slumber, and in the long silence of its sleep, it was given the name Genova.
Ah.
He led our warning of that which is to come. The reunion. When our adversaries scatter malignancy shall converge to plague the planet once more.
Oh, you freaking kidding me? I don't have all the good stuff. Focus thrust.
You're done. Finish it.
Is it fire? No, it's fire. Fury Impulse. Let's do Phoenix. Let's go!
That's your cue.
Bring it back from the dead and heal it. Let's see. Do... No. Fury Impulse?
I got it.
Cure myself. Phoenix down. Come on! Phoenix, what are you doing? Jeez. Let's limit.
Any last words?
Here. Phoenix draft. Cloud.
I can fix this.
You know it's right by the bench, you son of a... I hate you. Of course you would, you son of a... Fire on that moth piece of crap. We gotta get him some stuff in here. I hate to waste an ether, but these punks,
Let's go.
their infiniteism won't let me do stuff. Fire on that overgrown tortoise. Fire jutsu. Fire impulse. Oh, seriously? Raise on you.
Guess we still got a job to do.
Taking over.
Focus thrust.
Here it comes. That was annoying.
Raise you. Never break. This piece of junk.
Now's our chance.
Fury impulse.
Take the lead.
Come on, what's throwing me here?
Gotta be careful. Get ready. Take it from here.
Need my help, do you?
Raise.
Got some fight left in you.
Focus reunion.
See me get serious. Onward. I'm counting on you.
Good to go.
All right, you got this.
You won't regret this.
Need my help, do you?
Raise.
Give 'em hell.
You're in good hands now. All right, you're up.
Hang back. I won't give up. Let's get this right. Going all out.
It is just great. Come on. Stagger. Limit. Max Fury. About time there's punks. I don't give up. Give me that bench. I want to warm it. That was dirty, throwing an enemy right in front of me after multiple fights. Oh, sorry, bench. You can't heal. Bunch of punks. No, that does indicate we're probably near the end of whatever's going into this temple. Anything good? Get that devastation. Eh. Wait a minute. Somebody had 15. Is it Cloud? Oh, but yeah, he. Well. Does he have anything worthwhile, though? Not enough. Buy 2 of those for cheap. Buy 1 of those for cheap. Buy 1 of those for cheap. Alright, what we'll do is we'll stay right here. Because I don't know where we're about to run into it. I don't want to. You know what? I think this is the end. I only got like 6 minutes. We'll have to come back to it. So, I like the extra story and the various things that are doing with this game. I really like it. I think it's a lot more than the original game that I can think of, but I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong. They might have had it in there, but just not as fully featured in the music and everything else. I'm pretty sure we're at the end. We go here, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure that's black materia in there. We're probably going to have to fight Sephiroth or something. This may be the end of the game. I'm not entirely sure. Don't know how long. If it is, if it's going to be a multi-level boss battle, I'm not looking to do that right now. So, that's why we're stopping here. I don't have enough time to do that. So, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at twitch.tv/Game with Magus at 9:30. Also on YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. If you like what you see, share it. Let your friends know. Say, hey, look, he's got these videos. He's really cool. Check them out. But also, I have playlists if you want to see or catch up on YouTube and Rumble. That allows you to quickly watch it. I also have Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Crisis Core, which is the prequel to Final Fantasy 7. And then, of course, Mario RPG. I got People 1, 2, and 3. Cyberpunk 2077. I got Starfield. Stellar Blade. I have all these games. So, check them out. That's cool. And you should follow me on social media, too. That way, if something changes with my schedule, I'll let you know. But also, you can use those platforms to make suggestions on games to play in the future. Until next time, stay adventurous.